Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Blaze on TV. I'm your host, Spontaneous 7, along with my guest co-hosts.
What's going on, everybody? I am Jay Andre, and welcome to the show.
Gee, thank you.
I'm sorry.
You already got to laugh, but we didn't even start yet. But
That's
anyway,
right.
we're here
That's what I do. I make people laugh. I'm sorry.
We're here with the beautiful, the one and only.
It's Alexis Branch, also known as It's Liddy Lex. It's lit, and yes, Grammy considered. Thank you.
Of course.
Love the energy of dope.
Thanks for having me.
No, we're happy you're here.
I'll try to do.
You know, you did the travel all the way over here to come see us. Thank you.
Yes,
Where did you
of
come from?
course. Atlanta.
What?
Yeah.
So you flew to come over here?
Yes, missed the flight and everything actually.
Wow.
So we had to buy like 2 new flights.
Really?
Oh.
What?
Sorry, team. Well, what happened was I was hungry, and if I have to eat, I have to eat. And the flight that we were on, it was scheduled to leave at 2:42, and they left at 2:30. So whose fault is that?
That's their fault.
Thank you.
But wait a minute. What time did you get to the airport?
We were already in there.
Oh, okay.
We were
You know, you
eating.
gotta ask that question.
We were eating, and I was like, okay, well, we have time to get to the gate. Because
Oh, okay. So
They,
you
they
was in the
closed
lobby.
it
She
10
was-
minutes before.
That's crazy. Yeah, 10 minutes before, supposedly. Yeah.
When we got there, the flight had left at 2:30. I said, how does the flight leave at 2:30 if it's scheduled for 2:42?
That's crazy.
She was like, 15 minutes before. I
Oh,
said,
yeah. They done that to me, too.
That's...
Yeah.
They actually closed the gate on me one time. It
Yeah.
was 10 minutes before. They were like,
Yeah.
They
you
did the
missed
same
your
thing.
flight,
Don't feel
sir.
bad. The same thing. Yo, we should report them. We should put a coalition
Absolutely.
together.
Let's do
Because
it.
that happened to me in the summertime. I was going to Miami. I'm there. I'm ready for Miami. Ready for Rolling Loud. And the gate was closed. I'm like, wait a minute.
You know
What time
why?
did you get there?
Huh? 10 minutes.
Let me
See?
tell you. Let me tell you something. I feel it depends who you are. Because one day I was going on a flight with somebody flew me out. Nah, seriously. Somebody flew me out.
got flew out?
And I actually, no, I was doing a show and they flew me out. And I was in the first class seat. I was like, oh, okay. I thought I was, ready to go.
Okay.
So then the plane took too long to leave. I mean, he was like, why is it
Too
not
long to
leaving?
They were waiting for
They
somebody.
were waiting for
See?
Get outta
somebody.
here.
And guess who was sitting next to me?
Who?
Danny Glover. I was like, you waiting on this dude? I'm just joking.
All right, well, I would wait on
Shout out to
them.
Danny
Is
Glover.
it
but
super
still.
old Danny Glover?
Oh,
I would
bro.
wait.
Well,
Old.
I
bro,
would
this
wait
is
for
after Lethal Weapon, after Color
25.
Purple. Yeah, this is like how many years later? Yeah.
But they should have recognized that you're Alexis Branch.
Well, I didn't have my blue hair on, so there was
Oh.
that.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Okay.
That's
It
what
was in the
was.
luggage, so I was like, all right,
luggage.
yeah.
Wow.
I didn't feel like going through TSA and having to do all this hair stuff and just,
Wow.
So I was like, fine, whatever.
But that's enough about us and Delta and everything. We're talking about you.
Yes,
Okay?
Miss
So
Branch.
you are here. Let everybody know where are you from originally? How did you make the transition and to start getting into your career?
Oh,
Yes.
man, I've been in my career since I was 8 years old.
8 years old?
8 years old,
And
yes.
you knew this is what you wanted to do?
Yes, so my dad was actually my manager. He used to play with Cameo, so I didn't have a choice.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
So he had a band by the name of After Hours Band.
Wow.
And I'm an Army brat, so he would play on all the
Oh.
Army bases. And one day I was like, oh, I want to sing a song up
I
there.
could do this.
Yeah. He threw me up there at 8 years old. That's one of my favorite numbers, 8. I've been doing music since I was 8.
Uh-huh.
And then I made a group. So my dad put me on stage and he had me sing Mama. Actually, that sounded like trash.
Really?
Voice of Man song?
Mama, yes.
Wow.
I was 8 and I just remember it back. I'm like, why'd you do that? But everybody, I'm a kid. So they're like, oh my God, you sound so good. And I was like, you're lying. But I was like, I really want to sing. So my dad was like, I think at that time I saw Destiny's Child too. And I was like, oh, I want to be in a group. So he was like, get your friends. So I got 2 of my friends together and we made a group by the name of Bliss.
Wow.
I did I went in the dictionary and like opened it and landed on the word. And I was like, that's going to be the name.
You said, haha, I
But it
got it.
wasn't the right one. So I kind of moved up and I found Bliss.
Oh.
Oh, my.
I don't know what it landed
Wow.
on, but it was like a dumb name.
Wow,
but
wow, wow.
yeah, matter of fact, I like moved up and was like, I'm not even in the B, so I flipped through, and then I found the meaning of extreme happiness, which is bliss, and music brings me happiness. So
Cool. So were you the Beyonce of your group, or who?
That's
was,
what they
who
say.
Was who you was Beyonce, and
Yeah.
the other who was what, Kelly and Michelle? Or?
I hate to say that reference, I like
Yeah, don't be doing that, bro. Because then, she get the phone call and be like, oh, so I was Kelly. Oh, I was Kelly? Right.
I tried to make sure that we all equally, share parts, but I made the group when I was
Of
8,
course.
so it was my
Okay.
baby, so of course there's gonna be a different passion there.
Okay,
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
So when did you step aside and say, you know what, I'm gonna do it by myself?
That was into 2016.
Wow, damn,
That
that
was,
long.
that was recent. Yeah, I
Okay.
went solo and I signed with CBJ.
Oh yeah, okay.
And I think again, because Bliss is my baby and I never wanted to be a solo artist. I've got siblings. I'm a team player, so I'm used to just all of us.
So
let's make it.
are you currently signed with Stevie J?
No, actually, meet with him when I get back. But
Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm
it's in the
signed with
works.
him. Yeah, I was already signed to him.
Okay.
Yeah, in 2016.
Okay.
And then we separated, and now we have a whole album together that we never released.
Get out of
so
here.
we're gonna.
Yo, Stevie
And
J's nice, bro.
and I saw you on the show. Was
Yeah,
Stevie J
and
show.
Stevie J's not a bad singer.
Yeah.
I heard him. I'm like, oh,
That was my first time finding out he could sing. I didn't know
yeah.
he
The
could
first
sing.
time I didn't know. The
play
first time I heard
instruments.
him is when he was singing on the album with Fate, cause they had a.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
And I was like, this ain't no Stevie J. You know what I'm
He can
saying?
sing.
He
Yeah, he
can.
can sing.
Auto tune, but he can sing though. I mean,
No, it wasn't auto-tune.
yes, it was.
Okay, well,
There was some effects on there.
if you watch the
No, but
episode
I
of
can
the show, he
tell.
was live
But I
online.
can tell he still can sing though.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
you can tell. Cause I mean,
Yeah.
I like to use auto tune, but I can sing.
Yeah.
So how was it
Not
working
just-
with Stevie J?
It's good. He's like a musical genius. It was. It was
So how you saw you like, yo, I like the way you
oh
sing.
God.
This
So
guy's showing
Yeah.
the face and
Yeah.
everything.
He was always
like-
doing
This guy got the
Yo,
whole face
you know what I'm
impersonation.
saying?
he
Yo.
was like, let's.
I like that blue hair. Oh, you got bliss
Lex.
too? Oh,
I got on the sign.
this it right here, yo.
He go.
Yo, you're gonna get a text message from Stevie J about the end of the show
He
talking
was like,
about
Lex. That's how
like,
you
who the
feel.
hell is this guy?
I'm just, Stevie know I'm playing with him, but I have tried to master this a little bit.
Got
Oh,
the-
yeah,
I got it.
It's more like the upside down triangle. Like, isn't it?
Yeah.
This guy got
Yeah.
it down pat.
He got it down.
He's like, down pat. I bet the light.
No, he's amazing. It was
Weird.
very, very funny. Cause I'm just naturally goofy, and so I mean, all my friends know me to be like this too. But I'm the one like I make sure my work gets done, so I'm hitting him at like 5 o'clock in the morning, like, hey, what's going on with my career today? What are we doing? Let's go to the gym. Let's do this, that, and the third. But
And he's
yeah,
up at that time, 5 in the morning.
he surprised me. He answered the phone for me.
I was about to
Get
say,
out of here.
Yeah, he
Let me
did.
call you back.
He was
Trust me, if that was you
like,
kidding,
it's too early. I'm like,
Yeah.
I just want to know what we're doing today. That's all.
I would have been like, I'm just about to go to sleep. Tell me what you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But he was nice about it, so
That's cool.
you know, it's cool. But yeah, we're gonna
That's what's up.
reconnect.
That's what's up.
He
So
did
you-
Let You Go, the song that y'all were listening to out there.
Okay. So you're gonna work, so you're deciding to work with him again? Because
Yeah.
you said you was originally signed to him.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna go back to being signed to him again? You think?
No. We're just gonna work together. I don't know.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I'm
You
like,
don't know. You don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, if it's a whole
Like I just
different
signed a
thing, you don't have to
production
get
deal, so I'm with a production company, and
Okay,
I'm signing
cool.
a new management deal when we get back as well. And he's moving more into the management side, which I'm not opposed to having, you know, 2 managers with that extensive.
Oh yeah, catalog and all
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah,
so yeah.
definitely. The more the merrier. The more
Yeah.
help you can get, the better your chances
And
are.
he said he's feeling more comfortable in that position, and like
Yeah.
I'm like, you're so talented, that makes more sense. So
And it seemed like he changed a little bit. Like
He
on
has.
TV, like he said he you know changed his lifestyle a little bit on that. More mature.
I see the growth.
Yeah, you see the growth in him. Okay.
I
So
bet he
the
did
time-
change, boy. I can see
This
that
ain't
reality
changed. Like,
show.
when I called Annie, he was like this.
He's still doing the grin.
What's up, Alexis?
Oh
I was
man.
like, oh, you're still young. Just want to make sure. That's gonna take a look to go back and link with him, and we have some amazing music.
Have you done like any like recent tours or?
No, I just signed this production deal like
Okay, so
2 weeks ago, maybe.
Oh, congratulations.
It's brand new. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What's up?
Yeah, they released a
That's
song.
what's
It's called GFD. Is the production company with Shane Foster and Chris
Mm.
Davis. And the
Okay.
song that we have out right now that the Billboard was up for was "Ooh Baby," and that's the one that landed me
Twice
on
my song.
Billboard and got me Grammy considered. So
Okay, yeah,
that's
that's
what
a
we're
That song is dope, man.
That's
Thank
what's
you
fire.
so
That's what's fire. I
much.
was telling him. I'm
I
like,
was
yo,
just telling her
that's-
too. I was like, yo,
Yeah.
she modulated on that song. Like, yo, nobody does that anymore in these
Shout
R&B
out to
songs,
Chris for the
man.
modulation because that was his
And,
idea.
and hold on, then I also saw and I heard that you had your single up on the Billboard
Yes.
in Times Square.
Yes,
Tell
that
us
was
about
so
that.
good.
Wow.
That was yesterday.
I saw that. Yeah, yesterday you told me you was about to cry. You
I
was
was
crying.
crying.
You was crying. Excuse me.
I
You
know,
Oh,
was
she
crying.
cried too. Like, that's crazy.
That
That's
was amazing.
amazing.
Yeah, that's a dream. So I definitely, coming around.
Wait,
the
you're on
corner
the
and
Billboard
seeing that.
currently right now?
Yeah, that was
Yes,
yesterday.
yes.
Yeah.
Yo.
So it's
Yeah,
it's
that's
amazing.
crazy. I'm gonna have tomorrow.
Congratulations
Check that out.
Thank you
It's
so
in Times Square, so
much.
it's
Yes,
one of
in
those
Times
little
Square.
joints.
Yeah, it was right above the Forever
Yeah.
21
Yeah.
thing.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
So coming around the corner and seeing that, it's just
That's dope.
Yep.
it's just
That's,
a reminder
that's
that
dope. That's dope.
we
man.
working.
That's right.
That's what's up.
Thank
That's
you
what's
so
up.
much.
Yeah. I saw that. I was like, oh man, I wish I could have been there.
I know.
But I'm what?
We
that-
randomly saw somebody, so I'm seeing people tag me, but there's I guess some people that were already following me. I didn't never announce that the Billboard was going up. I didn't know what time I was going to Times Square, and some fans just happened to be there.
Oh.
They're like, oh, we're dying to meet her.
So they were like, wait a minute. They're like, that's you.
Yeah.
That's you. Oh, they
So we did
recognize
TikTok
you?
together and everything. Yeah. I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
so
Oh, that's cool. Get
dope.
out of here.
Yeah,
So
let's
who are like their influences, like other singers or actresses and stuff, who like play like a big impact in your
Yeah,
life?
who you like?
I am a huge Aaliyah fan.
Ooh, wow.
Okay.
Huge Aaliyah fan.
Applaud.
Janet Jackson, Michael Jackson. So I'm an
Okay.
entertainer. I hate saying I think you have
I can't think about no
singers
Janet Jackson boy.
and then entertainers. And I grew up
That's dope.
entertaining. Like I would record videos.
Let me
and
ask you,
watch
what's
it.
your favorite Michael Jackson song?
Remember the Time.
Oh, okay, that's one of my
Video and
favorites.
everything.
Well,
But currently
you
actually
might do the dance.
yes,
You
but
might
the
do-
latest one I've been listening to is Butterflies. I know
Butterflies.
My
Flow.
favorite Michael Jackson song is Human Nature.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I love that song.
You know what?
Mine-
It's probably because it's so.
It's just the intro, just
repeated
even.
so much. People
Huh?
sample it so much, so it stays familiar.
I like
But
that.
it's always been my favorite, like since I was a kid when I heard it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Just the intro of it. That,
Yeah.
Like Quincy
Yeah.
Jones was a genius.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's like real relaxing, real chill. It's like, man, it's
I
like
like
I'm just laying next to a fan, just letting it just blow. It's Human Nature song. It sounds great. It's amazing.
So not the
Love
Beyonce
it.
win. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, dope.
Rock with you and PYT in mind.
Oh.
Wow.
See, it's hard to say one
There's so
song
many,
from
so
Michael
many.
Jackson because
Off
he's got
the
an
wall,
extensive.
there's like so
The
many.
whole,
Mhm.
oh, bad. Wait a minute.
Oh, Bad, so Bad, yeah,
that made
so
me so
many.
happy. That video.
Great artists, always hands on. They know, they tell everybody what to do, and they're like, no, not like that.
Yeah.
You know Michael Jackson, like you mentioned,
Yeah.
he used to tell everybody what to do.
Mhm.
The whole band and stuff. You're like, give me that. You're like,
I
give
got
me
the
the-
vision.
Give me the guitar. Gotta let it simmer. I can't hear it. I'm like, they're like, Michael, we're practicing. They're like, so what? So what? We gotta get it right.
Oh, yeah,
You said Michael.
because we have a vision. We're artists and we
So
sensitive
you,
about our
yeah,
shit.
you see it. You see
Yeah.
it.
Yes,
You see it.
it gotta be exactly how I envision it,
That's
and
cool,
everybody
that's
gotta be
cool.
exactly what
Yeah.
it's supposed to be, and it's gotta
Now-
be
now-
cohesive.
When you're doing your stuff, like you have your vision, like you said, to me, for me, I don't mind that people like to give inputs, but I hate when people try to change my vision, like what I'm trying to do.
Uh-huh.
So do you have more like, say you're doing your vision, do you feel sometimes you get distracted with people that's trying to keep you from in your vision, like say management or friends or?
No, I'll
Anything like
listen.
that.
I'll listen to people's input for sure.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. You
as
know
long
what I'm saying?
as it
Like,
don't take me
I
off
want to
of
do
my
this. Be like,
mind.
well, if you go over here, you might do that, and then you could get there. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
stuff like that. So that's what I'm saying. Like
No, I'm real open with my
more
team.
control of
and
your
we
own
have-
vision.
Yeah, that's a good
That's
thing
what I'm
about
saying.
not being signed to a major, because we
That's
just
good.
had that conversation too. Where I'm gonna stay independent.
Whew. That's
It's harder, but it's
Hey,
worth it.
yeah, it's safer,
worth it,
right.
worth it, yeah.
Yeah, and I
It's
get to
harder but
control-
safer.
Right, and I get to control all my stuff.
Exactly.
So I have meetings, in-depth
Okay.
meetings with my team to
That
make sure
answers
we're
my
all on the
question.
same page.
Yeah, I was gonna
Like,
ask you
this
about
is
the
what
team.
I
You
want.
have a good team? You got a
Yeah,
big
so we're
team?
still
Like,
building. Yeah, like when I get back, I sign new management, which will be Katie. She's also Trina's manager.
oh, okay.
So yeah.
Okay, dope.
So the team is growing, and I love everybody that's with me
good,
now. They're
that's
really
good.
organic.
So, so question. So your team from day one, do you have your day ones still on your team, or? That's seen you since-
No, I think once I left the group, that was because my dad was my manager.
Okay.
So then I like completely broke away to
To do
that's
the
why
solo?
I to do solo.
Okay.
So it was brand new everything, which is
Okay.
really scary for me because
Wow.
you know with my dad being the manager, I was very protected.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, with me being out there, it's
Yeah,
like,
that's how
oh,
that is.
she's free now. It was like, oh, this is what he was protecting me from.
Yeah,
But the
have a
good thing
daughter.
about it is because I'm
I
so
understand.
smart in it and I've been in it so
No, that's
long, I
true,
was like,
that's
y'all
true.
can't really run me how y'all thought
Mhm.
because
Mhm.
I already know.
Mhm.
So
Exactly.
that ended up being beneficial in the long run because I'm not green to this. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this.
I'm not
You
exactly.
can't run nothing to me. So yeah, but the team I have now is really, they've been actually not on my team but have seen me for years. So
Okay,
it just
so
now
they-
all kind of aligns.
So
I have
now
another
everybody's putting it together. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So another
good.
question I have, I'm very new to this because I did not know that you were a voice actor. I kind of caught that you do a
cartoon?
character
Yes.
called It's
Liddy
Kelly?
Lex. Liddy Lex.
Liddy Lex, I'm
Uh-huh.
sorry. And it's like kind of crazy. Like it's you gotta explain that, please, because
Yes,
you're
please,
the pretty much the voice for
Yeah.
that character.
So I have a cartoon character by the name of Liddy Lex.
Bro,
She
that
is
is
like
hilarious.
me. But she's, well, I'm already hyped, but she's
You gotta
like
see
extra
it, bro.
hyped. She's like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
hi, it's lit.
Yeah.
It's like-
It's funny as
Really?
hell. Yeah, because
And it's a cartoon.
Yeah,
It's
she's
a cartoon.
Really? Get
And
out
she
of here.
has actually a counterpart named Jada. So I kept Liddy really clean because I ended up getting picked up for some stuff for BET. And I was like, oh, okay, because she's clean, I felt like it was going to go towards Disney. So she doesn't cuss or anything.
okay.
But
how did you get into
Jada,
that?
into what?
Into the
Wait,
how did that whole thing
yeah,
start?
what made you
On
think about
accident.
it?
And really, I was sending it to a friend,
Uh-huh.
and then I saw that I made a face. It's literally a cartoon on my phone.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I made
yeah,
a
okay,
face,
that
and
was
then
right.
the tongue came out. And I was like, oh my god, the tongue comes out. And and I posted that, and that went viral.
Nice.
Wow.
And so I was like, oh, okay, so maybe I should keep on with this. And then I had her rapping, so she raps. And she did the song Flipped Up. I don't fight, I don't argue, I just swipe delete, and then I block you.
Hey. I like that.
Yeah, so that went
I like
viral
that,
too,
okay.
just, because she's real positive and promotes, positive energy.
I might have you do
Can't
that on my
stand-
voicemail later.
Oh, for sure. I just decided
You
I
gotta
was
see
going
it
to make
though,
a
bro. It's
ringtone.
hilarious. Cause I saw a
Yeah.
few, and I was like, yo, this is hilarious. Like, this
She
is
has
crazy.
a
That's
counterpart though, Jada. She's the mean one, and she's actually from New York.
Yeah,
So
oh,
I
really?
got her little New York accent or whatever.
Why you gotta be
Make her
from New
talk
York?
So hold on. So
Cause she
the-
wrote
You
the
from New
line.
York though.
so one is from ATL and the other one is from.
Yeah, so I don't even know where Liddy's from. She's just really happy, but
Yeah.
Jada's for sure from New York, and she told us she's from New York. She got an accent. She talks real fast, so you can't say nothing to her. So and then I have a guy named Zaddy, which I'm trying to master the
Zaddy?
Yeah.
Zaddy?
Zaddy got this beard that's like a lace front, so we joke about it all the
lace
time.
front?
Yeah, he was like, I don't know, it's been like in patches, so I just gave him one, but the texture don't match the texture on his head, so it's like
I hope you're not making
Jada's.
fun of James Harden or something from
No, it's not. Like I just made him up,
Oh,
and
okay.
he ended up looking like that. I was like, it was an accident, but people like it. Yeah.
Cool, wow. Then they got blue hair? Any of the characters got blue hair?
Liddy has blue hair.
Lady has blue hair.
Wow.
Liddy has
Gotta
blue
check it
hair.
out, bro.
Jada has a short little bob blonde hair, and Zaddy's got whatever he got going on. This don't match, but
Gotcha. So the blue hair is your trademark, like
Yes.
that's you.
Yes.
So when we think of blue hair, we think of Alexis
Yes.
Branch.
And that's my
That's what they
favorite
said. There's
color.
walking the people that were walking by in Times Square that don't know me that saw it up there. They was like,
It's
"What's
a
wrong with the
blue
blue hair?" I was like, "Works for me."
Everybody's been impacted with this COVID thing, but
Yeah.
how have it been? Has it been okay? Like, apparently you're straight. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
you're good
you know what I'm saying?
now.
I mean, you're good, but were you affected by it a little bit, or because
Well,
some
like in
people
the
will get
beginning,
it
in the
and then they
beginning.
be like, all right, I ain't got it no more. So
Yeah.
The beginning of COVID was really, really bad time for me because I was going through a breakup at the same time
Oh,
What?
really?
of a relationship for 10 years. That was it.
Oh, 10
my
years?
God.
Oh, you
So
was
it
going
was
through it at
actually
home.
very bad. Like
Oh,
I was in a
man.
very depressed state. I stopped music. I didn't release anything.
What?
Yeah, it was really bad. This is my first year back in music.
First
and
year
all
back?
of this is happening. So I was
What?
like, yeah, I was in
You
the bad
took
space.
a little hiatus.
Bro, that
Oh,
thing,
yeah.
You came back strong though. That's a
I
good.
really did,
That's
yeah.
good.
Ain't no joke,
I really
man.
didn't expect that, but I did the inner
But
work.
but sometimes you need that little time to like.
Yeah.
But it's just
You know,
crazy,
healing
like
yourself.
how relationships can do that. Like,
It
it
really
can,
can.
especially when you have that person that's been with you while you were
Oh,
on your
sure,
side.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's like it's done. Like
That's
it plays a part. Man.
That's why I
Yeah.
be telling them, because I manage some artists. I tell them, I'll tell them no relationships.
Yeah.
And that's why I tell them.
See, it's
That's
hard,
the
yeah.
best way. I mean, it's hard, but that's the best way to do it if you're serious about your artist.
Yeah.
I mean, unless
Unless you got somebody
know
who
what you're doing.
understand-
Unless you
yeah.
got somebody that's in the same field or understands.
Right.
That's a different
Well, my
story.
person was in the same field, but it just didn't work. It just, it
That's the
didn't
rule
work
you
out.
told him. Like, we're not gonna have sex. We're not gonna do animals.
No, you just gotta
Not when you're trying to
understand.
understand.
No, they just gotta understand that your career come first.
No,
Exactly,
it's understandable.
exactly.
So it's very imperative that you tell them that. Yes, because
Did you feel that was like that relationship was hindering you back from everything you could have been, like
I
how you
didn't-
are now?
I didn't think so, but I see now that it was.
It was.
Yeah, because
Okay,
I'm
okay.
the person that I do put my relationship first. Like
Okay.
I'll not do something if it's gonna take away from the relationship or whatever.
Gotcha.
So that's completely on me. So.
I'm distracted by these nails. You gotta show everybody the nails.
Bing
the style on
bong!
them, okay, it's like
I'm a
It-
Gemini, so I make
you
sure.
are a Gemini.
Yes.
When's your birthday?
June 14th.
Oh, Lord, my mom's a Gemini.
Yo.
Oh, well, the June ones are good. Okay, well,
My mom's nuts.
wait a minute.
My mom's gonna she like, oh really? That's what you've been thinking about me. I told
I'm
you
a
that.
tamed
I'm gonna make
Gemini.
sure your mom see this episode.
Ah, let us see it.
June ones are the best ones though. May, let me tell you what it is. May, sorry Geminis. May, y'all give us a bad name. May
I agree,
Geminis
I agree.
are all
I
and
agree.
all male Geminis.
What?
I'm a tamed one.
You're a tamed Gemini?
Let me tell you what I mean by that. I really am tamed because we have a lot of personalities,
Okay.
and I know me.
As you.
And
do.
I have Liddy,
and-
Jada, yeah, we have a lot of,
yeah, okay.
and we also match energy, and so that's not always good to do. So that's why I choose to be happy all the time,
Yeah.
because I know how I can
No, but
be
you
when
got
I'm
good
not
energy.
happy.
That's
You
good.
got great energy. Since you
Thank
came in,
you.
it was
You
great
gotta
energy.
have that.
Thank
Thank
man.
God. Thank
You gotta
God.
have
But
that.
that other Gemini, there is a side that's like in me that I tucked away, that she be trying to come out when she feels tried. But
Okay.
I'm just like, I'd rather meet stuff with if I'm happy all
We
the
don't
time,
wanna see that.
Honestly, that's in
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's in everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody got that
But
one.
Gemini's like they are like kind of vicious with you. They'll press a
Oh,
button
yeah.
and they try to like tear you
Growl,
down.
boy.
And then I don't do that because then I feel bad afterwards. Like I know the capability. I know I can like hurt
That's me though. That's
But then afterwards, I'm like, dang,
How's that work?
what did I do that for?
That's what I
So I
do.
just choose not to.
Bro, that's how I am all the time. Like I have beef with somebody. If it's like at that moment, I'm like, yeah, I'll quit my.
And then you feel
Then I go back and I'm
later.
like,
What did I do that for? Right.
why did I say that? You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like, did I have to do that? Even if I was
And you
in
go to
the
church
right.
too on top of that.
Yeah.
See, got nothing to do with it. That's what it works. That's what it works
Think
people at.
slow and react slow. That's what I have.
Exactly what I'm saying.
Think
Like
slow,
I
react slow.
sometimes I have a
That'll
reaction,
save you.
and I think it comes from somewhere because I used to be like just kind of quiet for a while, and then like when I decide to just come out, just like what, and it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it to come out like that. You know what I'm saying? So. It's a pattern, but at the same time it's also growth.
Yeah.
At the same time, as long as you recognize what you're doing, you can change that.
That's
Why
true.
not?
See, everybody can grow. Everybody can
Yes.
You can make changes.
But I'm that type of person. I don't like grudges. I don't like arguing with people. I don't like that
What?
feeling
Life's
of
too
having that. I
short.
don't. I hate it. If I can resolve it, I will
Let's
come
do
to you
that.
like a man or whatever, and I'll talk to you. But if you still want to carry on your nonsense, then you the one that got the problem.
Right.
I'm out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm happy that I did what I had to do to fix that. But that's cool. That's cool. I'm really loving your energy. It's so dope.
Thanks.
Oh yeah. She's like, I got lots of it.
I really wake up like this.
So question, what can you tell all the young, lovely young women, aspiring little girls or young ladies that would love to follow your footsteps with music or being an artist? What type of advice could you give them?
So many. Okay. I would say number one, consistency is key. So keep going.
Okay.
I
my
heard
word.
a million no's before I heard a yes. And the
I love
only
that one.
main yes you need is your own. Like if you believe that you can do it, do it. Like there's nobody stopping you. Your destiny is predestined. I believe that. 110%. What is meant for you is meant for you. The only person that's going to stop you from getting to where you're going is you.
That's right.
Additionally, as women in the industry, it is male based. That's true.
Yep. Yep.
There are more women coming into power, but I know a lot of young ladies feel that you have to do certain things to make it further in the industry. I haven't never had to do any of that. And though it may take a little bit longer, I say stick to your morals. You don't have to do certain things to get certain places. You have a fan base, you focus on that fan base, don't focus on negativity. There's for every 15 people that might not like you, there's 30 people who do like you. So don't ever put your energy towards that. The energy you put out is the energy that you receive. I don't address negativity, so I don't really get a lot of negativity. Easy. And that way your world stays clear, you can stay on your path and don't let too many things get you down. But the main thing definitely is just to stay consistent. And when you need to take a break, because we all do need to take a break, it's very, very healthy to do that. A lot of the things in this industry do take a toll on you mentally, and mental health is very, very serious. I take it serious because I've been through that. But taking a break for yourself and actually being able to fill your own cup first before you pour into anything else. You can't give 10% of yourself if you're not fully there. So, heal yourself, make sure that you're in the right mind to do what you want to do. And even on those days where you don't feel like doing it, if you really don't feel like doing it, don't do it. But if you can push through, because there's another person behind you that's like, okay, I'm tired today too, but I'm going to go do it. And that person's a step further. See? So just focus on yourself. Make sure that you, if you want to do it, it can be done. Don't let anybody tell you no matter how long it takes. I also want to say, have a plan. I never had a plan B. Music's always plan A. And I was like, it caused a little bit more struggle-wise to get to where I had to go because, mainly music, I'm like, that's how I'm funding my lifestyle. And if you don't have a show one day, you don't have a check. So I didn't learn till later to, have a side hustle. That's very important, whether you want to start your own business or working for somebody else. If that's what you choose to do, that's fine. No, that's temporary, but that can be your stability for you to go chase your dream. So I think that you should just give it your all. Don't let anybody tell you no.
Okay, so let everybody know where to follow you. How do we follow your music and all that stuff? How do we keep track of you? No stalking style, but still, how do we follow You. Like, let everybody know. Let's go.
Across the board, you can follow me at I am Alexis Branch.
Okay.
That's the website, iamalexisbranch.com. You can go on there. All my links are there. It's Lady Lex is my cartoon. She's there, but she's also on my main page. So I am not hard to find. Or if you forget everything I just said, just Google Alexis Branch.
Yep.
I'm there. It's
And,
lit.
and if anything, look for the turquoise hair.
Yeah, look for the hair.
The blue hair.
You
That's
know.
all.
This is cool.
For future reference, you're more than welcome to come when you come down to New York. You could come down to either DNL Studios,
Okay.
which is we're in the building right now, or
Okay.
you could come to the Revenue Studios, which is my studio.
Okay.
You're more than welcome to come to either studio. We have
you.
2 homes for you. Thank you for being you and continue doing what you're doing, inspiring, and we're all rooting for you.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
for your
wanna see
energy.
you.
We
Yeah,
thank
we
you
love
for
it.
your energy. We love it. You inspire me with your energy. Let's go. I love it. Bing bong.
It's lit.
Let's go, baby. Let's get.
Thank you so much for having me. I had so
Yes.
much fun.
No, thank you.
I'll come back anytime,
Definitely you're gonna come back.
for sure.
Okay. You better.
I will. I promise.
Okay.
When you blow up, don't forget us.
I won't.
Please.
I'm already here.
Okay,
I'm
good.
already here.
Okay. So, yeah, thank you for coming to Blaze on TV on Spontaneous 7. Alexis Branch.
Jay Andre, appreciate you guys coming out, checking it out.
And thank you for everybody watching this episode of Blaze on TV.
We got more coming for you. I gotta do that. That's my joint.